Calling Ben Wallace a negative on offense is the craziest work I've ever seen in my entire life.
All right. So I'm not trying to hate on you or none. Like before I start this video, I disagree with your point. So I think the negative. I think you think the negative in basketball terms offensively means they can't do nothing, which is true. Which I mean that is not true. My bad. But in defense, we understand that Trey Young does stuff on defense. He steals the ball and he goes in passing lanes. He has effort, but he's still a negative defender. A negative defender, why does it not correlate to the same thing as negative offender, like offense? Negative, so this is my definition. A person that's negative damn, I'm stuttering. Let me calm down. A person that's negative on defense is someone that you can attack. Like, but attacking because the capabilities of their ability. So Trey Young, you attack Trey Young because you can't play defense. You attack Ben Wallace offensively. Every person when we do these all-time debates, even back in 03, 04, they attacked Ben Wallace offensively. Oh, so leave him open. Like Ben Wallace is one of the few players that just was a bad finisher at the rim. So saying he can finish at the rim and bring it up 50% when all your shots are dunks, basically, and layups, it's like, is 50% good if I'm taking all dunks? So, I mean, that's up for you to decide.
I understand he's known for his defense, but calling him a liability, a negative on offense is absurd.
He is known for his defense, but he's also a liability on offense. He is a liability. We have to, like, run offense without him, basically. He's a liability.
Here's a list of offensive skills that Ben Wallace excels at. Great lob threat, great offensive rebound, great roll man, really good finisher.
He's not a really good roll man because he's not, like, been fresh at the basket. And he's not a good finisher. He just lied. That's not true.
Sure, Ben Wallace shot 47% from the field as a player who primarily took all of his shots in the paint and at the rim. But he's 58% at the rim for his career. That in itself means that you're providing something offensive. The fact that you have a really good rim scoring percentage, inside scoring percentage, means that you're not an offensive liability.
Also, he's 40, 45. He's sub 45%, 45, 42 for his peak years. He had 50% in Washington and 50% after his peak. So saying almost 50 is kind of, nah.
Even if it's the only thing you provide, which it's not, as I mentioned, he provides other really great qualities offensively. That in itself means that you are not an offensive liability or a negative on offense.
If we're using this point, that means no center in NBA history, maybe like 5% of centers were liabilities offensively. So, and calling Ben Wallace a good finisher is crazy. But also, he's a bad free throw shooter. Why are you not? Like, that's a point you have to attack. He shoots 40% from the free throw line. I guess I just disagree. I think Ben Wallace is not as good as you think offensively. Because y'all just gotta stop thinking setting screens and being a good screen setter is the same thing. Giannis is not a good screen setter as people think. Because he sets so many screens. He does not, you gotta create separation with the screen. And setting screens in the 2000s, in my opinion, is not as viable as it is today because of the spacing. But, especially when you don't have an elite memory shooter. But, I mean, I guess I just don't think Ben Wallace is as good as you think offensively. But, I know Ben Wallace is a liability offensively. I don't know who's disagreeing. He's the reason why. He's the main reason why in 03 they get beaten 4 to the 2017 Warriors. Not even close. Damn near in 3. So.
A new video dropped. Check it out.
It's impossible. It's impossible.
It's impossible, bro.
No,
We're not
it's
winning
cool,
5
bro.
back.
Well. The NFL can give us 1 year without Patrick Mahomes. It was a 1 year. But sometimes these old heads are right, bro. Like the things LeBron